welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Luna, and we are tackling another play of Ranch Simulator. Now, the first videos that I showed was of my original save, that is this one, and then also a multiplayer save I'm doing with friends. Well, my personal save that I first posted, I have gutted it and pretty much changed the layout. I have blueprints down of what we'll be doing for the horses. And that's going to come last because I have played with horses on the group save and I'm not too keen of them, but I may just have them here for aesthetic purposes and then maybe tackle. I don't know yet. But I'm building a little garage there for the vehicles that I have. I chose to go with this house because I hadn't seen this house yet and what it looked like and the space that we're working with per the kitchen. Because when you start off by yourself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you and talk to you about what I have decided to do if you're doing a solo save to kind of move things along and kind of what to pay attention to and not kind of rush into things and then you get overwhelmed. So I'm not a super big fan of this house because the kitchen isn't as big as I thought it was because I hadn't seen this house at all. But one of the kitchens I like, honestly, I think is the previous one that I built, the first house I had before this. So eventually I might get rid of this house and get that one because you get a little bit more space. So when you start off with Ranch Simulator, of course the first thing that is broadcast is having the animals, processing meat, all the things. Well, one of the things that I didn't realize that was in this house is that you can cook on this stove. You can cook on the stove, process meat, specifically sausages. So if you start out with the chickens, which you do, and you could just go get a rooster and start having them mate and start processing these chickens. Let's go ahead and actually take one so I can show you what you can do in the house. So before you upgrade and get all the animals, you want to start a little bit slower, but find ways to get money the fastest. We're going to do this in a very inhumane way, so please forgive me. But you can usually get the stunner if you don't want to waste bullets, but we do not have the stunner yet. I'm going to go ahead and shut this door. I'm not going to shut the door. So what you want to do is you'll want to skin your chicken. And then you will easily put this in there. We don't have the auto grinder yet. I need to run and go get my other thing here. So what you'll need is the meat grinder, and then you'll also need the sausage stuffer. And I will say, if you get up to the money where you can get the automatic sausage stuffer, please do it because it is so less time consuming and so easier and faster, especially if you have multiple ones lined up. So before I had this little slaughterhouse back here, I was processing through the kitchen. And so I made sure I got the money to get all these things and put that there. You'll want to pick up this, put that in, and then hold down your E button. Of course, if you get the auto one, you don't have to worry about that. And then I just shot on the floor, put that there. What you'll need is a bucket of water. So we're going to grab their water here for a second. Thank you. You're actually out of water. So this is perfect timing. And one of the things I got early on is this well as well, because you do run out of water from the little cooler that you get. I don't know if you can replenish it though, is the thing. All right, so when you have this, you'll have to put water in there. You'll put your sausage in there, and now it's gonna cook. When you cook, every house has a little processing closet. So in here, it's very tiny. This is another reason why I'm probably gonna swap houses. These are cheese racks. These are gonna start you off if you're already milking cows and you don't have the big cheese processing cabinets. The bigger the house, the bigger this little processing room is, and then you can hang your sausages and your meatballs there. So you can stick with this, or you can build a little area that most people will do so they can process more. So since this is well, this isn't one that you can hang up. So once you boil this, this is actually done. It is now boiled sausage. Now, if I were to take the meat out of the pan and not put it in the boiling water, then you can hang it up there. But once it's boiled, it is done, and we can actually put it in the cooler. So I already have some cheese, and there's my chicken sausage that is boiled. So that is one way that you can start off early trying to make some money, is getting your chicken count up. In that sense of making money, we're gonna start putting some of this stuff back where it belongs, because I don't know if I'm going to keep processing in the kitchen now that I have pretty much a big portion of my slaughterhouse done. But I'm thinking when I get it all filled up, if I have extra meat, what I'll do is I'll process everything that I can in here, and then whatever's left over, I will go ahead and just hang it up. I will hang it up like in the house or whatever, because having one person, like, I could add more, but this is only me. So I'll bring the animal in the center here and then do what I need to do and go from there. So before I give you the tour of how the farm looks, there's two more things that I want you to look at before you start getting your pigs and your goats and all the things. One of the things that I've noticed that makes some good money is honey. So one of the things that I would suggest is start building at least one beehive, because when you process honey, it is going to give you $300 per one of these barrels. So right now we have 2 beehives, and what you want to make sure you do is you have to get the smoker, and when you get that smoker, you just want to turn it on, because if I don't turn it on and try to touch the bees, you're going to get hurt. So as long as you have the smoker on, you can pick up the beehive, put it in the honey extractor, and then just turn it on, and you're going to see this fill up to 7.5. Each barrel of honey is $300. I will show you how you can run around and search for them. It can be a little tedious though when you're looking for honey, but if you just have a good eye and have a good ear, and I will kind of show you the areas that I've gone on all of my saves to go and look for them. And it's really not that hard. So we're going to go ahead and take this. So we have processing chickens, because you're going to start the game off with chickens. Honey, you want to try and go and find your honey. And I will show you how to go find those bees. And then, actually, let's go ahead and take one of our hives. So one thing that you'll want to buy, well, hello. Besides the smoker, we'll turn it off for now when we put it in the back of the car. So when you buy the smoker, you'll also want to get one of these hives to put them in. So you'll have to take one of these with you when you're going out to go find your bees. Now we can go out, and you can get these from the general store. I believe you can get both of these from the general store. I always get mixed up what you can get where at which store. So where I normally go to find bees is usually in a crowded area. If there's a ton of trees, I usually will start there. On the 3 saves that I have, yes, I have 3 saves with the different people and solo, because I want to try different things. This wooded area is one place that I found them. I don't know if they regenerate on the same trees. I haven't like memorized where I got a bee from to know. I thought I had gotten one from down. I saw that tree. I did, I promise. But if you go over by the general store, and then what we're going to do is we're going to turn right in front of the general store and go up this hill. I know I have found bees up in this hilly area that I completely lose control with. I will say this, the 4-wheeler I feel like has one of the best controls next to the SUV, which I know the SUV is so big, so it's hard to kind of navigate through all these trees. But when you're going through looking for bees, you want to be able to listen because you will hear them buzzing. And also seeing any, excuse me, if you see any like white speck on a tree, it's a beehive. Sometimes I can notice it in the distance. Like if I'm just looking ahead at the trees, I can see a little white dot and I know that that is a beehive. I was hoping we could find one, even if it's one that I've already gotten bees off of. Now, like I said, this can be a little tedious. Some people have said, oh, it's taking me hours to find one. I have 2 beehives filled in one of my group saves. I don't know if it's maybe I have an ear for it, an eye for it, but I can usually find them pretty fast. I don't, like I said, I don't know how often they respawn, so I'm not 100% sure if me going in the same spots that I've already found them is going to help me. All right, so we're gonna go down and hopefully not make everyone dizzy. And we're gonna, thank you, we're gonna search here. Another good spot is behind the gas station. I found 2 there. Usually if you find a beehive, there's usually another one in the vicinity. So you can usually find 2 in the same area. Now, one thing that I do want to state is they have been a little glitchy. So what you'll want to make sure you do is you may have to stand on top of your vehicle or crouch to get them until you notice that you can, I thought I heard one. I don't think I did. I think it was a car. Sorry. Usually when I hear one, I like pause and I'm like, what was that noise? It's like hunting for bees. But I was really hoping I could find one for you guys, so you can see what I'm talking about. The solo save, I have had a little bit harder time finding them, but the other saves that I have, like I said, I have 2 full beehives filled, and you can fit 5 into them. So I'm trying to go in some of the same areas that I found them before. We'll go behind the, actually there was a few over by the old man rancher's house, and that's where we're at right now. It really helps if you have really good headphones too, and if you have really good eyes. And then we can hear the birds chirping. Ooh. I'm thinking we're probably gonna find one up top in this hill. I feel it. I'm feeling lucky. See if we can get up here without any casualties. Oh, this isn't the hill I wanted. Maybe it, come on. Okay, so the man's house is right. I think I wanted to go over there. That's where I wanted. Wait, were we just over there? Ooh. Yeah, we'll start on the edge. Come on, bees. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, since being solo, like I said, it has been a little bit harder to find them. But like when I'm with a bunch of people, it's like, ooh, bee, there's a bee, there's a bee, there's a bee. Okay, yeah, we did start over here. All right, let's go over by the gas station. And I know I call it Grandma's house, the old lady rancher. I call it Grandma's house. I said gas station. Why is it? Okay. I was like, that's not the way to the gas station. All right, we're gonna do some shortcuts here, and we may find some beehives on the way. I don't, excuse me, I don't spend a lot of time on the road, simply because I don't know when I'm ever going to find bees. So a lot of the times I will take the 4-wheeler and all the things and just go where I need to go through the trees. Like even right now, like I know we're going to the gas station. I'm probably going to try and just drive through the trees. There's a bar. There's a bar. I know I found bees here. Ooh, I heard them. Where are you? I heard bees. All right, that bear's inside there, so we should be good. I hear them. There they are. Look at that. All right, so we turn on our smoker. And then we grab our beehive. And it doesn't have to be right on the tree. It could be still in the truck and it would still count. All right, so see how we're having some issues there? We're going to pull our UTV over by the bees. And we're going to step on top of it and then crouch. I've noticed that that is what's been helping the glitch here. I don't know why, but it is what it is. All right, so we're going to crouch. And of course, this is the time it doesn't work. Oh, there it is. Wait, no, that's flip car. Come on. There it is. Okay, so now we're going to collect our bees. Boop. And now we have a collection of bees. Another hive to add to our collection. So see if we, and if you ever want to check to, I thought there was something behind me. Let me see. There, turn off. If you ever want to check, because I did make it home one day and it said there were no bees in it. Yeah, there's bees in there. All right, so we have one beehive, and that was over by the old lady's little ranch, by this rectangle here. This is how I memorize where people are. This is the old lady, that little rectangle there. This is just that hideout point. This is the old man. Hunter, and then of course we have the hunter over here that actually has their name, but that's his house and that's her house, and that's just a little hideout point. That's how I kind of memorize who's who and where's where. Actually, there's another beehive over there. I don't know if you can see in the distance that little white spot that's on the tree. That's what I was talking about, how sometimes if you just know what to look for, then you can see where the bees are. And so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go, oh crap, I don't have another hive. All right, we know where that is, so we could run home and go grab another one, because there is another form. Yeah, we're going to go grab another one. We know where it is. It's behind old lady's house. So I will talk to, while we're going to go get the other beehive, I'm going to talk to you about another way to earn money passively that is actually really good money. I always get lost when I'm over here. I need to go to my house. Another good way to make money, if you don't want to put all of the energy into the animals just yet. So if you can find and build the beehives and the bee extractor, the honey extractor, the beehives and the honey extractor, you're going to have to need metal. So we do get, I believe, enough money to build it, but you can go do jobs for the hunter if you need to get some money. He has a job where you collect 8 pieces of wild meat. They want you to take out 5 wild animals, and another one where you have to pick up his rabbit. So if you want to go and build the honey extractor and the beehives and you don't have enough money for it, you can go do jobs for the hunter. Which is super, super easy. All you do is go over to the hunter's house that is on the map, and then you do a job for him, and that's how you can earn money if you're not trying to like wait for your chickens and all the things. So I would suggest that. Go do jobs for the hunter, and then get your metal and cut down your wood to make your honey extractor and your beehive. And then that's some passive income that you can get. And then try and fill that up to 5 so you can get a lot more barrels filled to get $300 per barrel. So another way that you can earn money is by filling oil cans, by finding these around the map. So what you have to do is you have to find a spot that has an oil spill just like this. I will show you what it looks like when it doesn't have one, and then of course this is one that does have one. So there are, I believe, 12 spots for these to spawn. They do not spawn in the exact same spot on every save. They are different in every save. I have 3 saves and they are all in different spots. There are a ton of possible spots by the old lady's house. I love having this one here because it's right there by our house and not that far from the general store. So you build it for 20 metal and 20 concrete. So super easy. Again, you can get that 20 concrete and 20 metal from doing jobs from the hunter. You also have jobs that you can do from the old lady and the old man. The old man has the highest one at 2,500. Well, I'll show you how to do that in another video. And then the old lady has 2 jobs where you shoot 2 wolves, not 2 wolves, you shoot 2 foxes. You can shoot those foxes for, I believe, $200, and then you can also sell that meat at the general store, or sometimes the restaurant. It asks for wild meat and get extra money there. So there's multiple jobs that you can do to get money before you start just getting all the pigs, all the cows, all the things, if you want to just take your time and kind of make a game plan for that. So when you get this build, you have to fill it with gas. It can hold 50 gallons of gas. So you just want to get that filled up. And then each of these cans fill 50 pounds, I guess. 50 gallons hold 50 gallons of oil. Now, this oil sells $500 per can. Yes, that's $500 per can. And I believe altogether you can collect 1,000 pounds of 1,000 gallons of oil. So one of my saves, I literally have okay, sorry, my OBS stopped recording. So as I was saying, in one of my saves, I have like 10 cans lined up and they're just ready to fill. And I usually wait till there's at least 50 so I can get the full amount of money that I want. So you want to make sure that you find one of these. And like I said, there are, I think, up to 12 locations for you to find oil spills, and you can only find 2. Only 2 of them will res in all of those spots. So there's one up by a possible spot up by your farm. There's actually 2 close to your farm, which I was hoping I had both of those up by my farm, so it's a lot easier to get back and forth to the general store. But sadly, my other spot is all the way out here by this old lady, and there's a lot of them by the old man as well. And you can probably see it in the distance from when we go out and get these bees that I've lost control of my vehicle. Thank you so much. All right, let's get this last beehive. Oh God, we made it. We're good. All right, so the smoker's on. We're gonna go ahead and collect our bees. We gotta find our sweet spot. I may have to stand on top of the truck because this is in a weird spot. Come, oh, I saw it. Come on, there, right. Oh, come. There we go. I don't know why it started doing that. It didn't do that before, but it's very, very recent that it started doing that. All right, we're going to turn off that smoker. All right, so if you are unsure of where a spot is, if the grass looks a little bit worn out like this or like this, this is a possible oil spot. The ground is dead. I have an oil one right here in one of my saves, so I know for sure that this is an oil spot, but it did not res there in this save. But I do have one that I found in the middle here. As you can see, there's another one right here where it could possibly spawn. Some of them are super close, but this is the oil spot that I found when I was looking for bees, and so this will be our second one. So you can see it takes 20 concrete and 20 metal. When we get that done, we will now have 2 oil spots to go collect money from. And then that'll be $500 that we will earn over time. If you have 2 of those already running, and like I said, it holds 1,000 gallons of oil, and each one of the oil cans that you get holds 50, and each 50 can is $500. That is an easy way to earn money while you're trying to get your funds up, and then you can start buying your animals and going from there. So that was honestly my main focus when I started this save, is I focused on getting all the basic things built that I wanted to get built. I wanted to get the fencing done because I knew my next thing that I was going to get was the pigs. And then I knew the next thing I wanted were the cows. Let's see if I have time to shoot this guy. Next in line after the cows, I want to get, actually my greenhouse was one too, because grapes and pineapples are a good source of income as well. I don't know if we'll talk about it this time, or I'll do another video and where I talk about which one's the highest paying items to kind of go. Is this thing already, this thing is full. Huh, well, we're gonna go sell that. See if I can fit, I don't know if I can fit this meat in here. We might be able to stack these two. Sometimes we get lucky. Come on. Oop, my hand was a little shaky and I missed it. Come on. Where are you, hotspot? I don't know why this is so difficult. I do not get why this is so difficult. There we go. Just had to restack it. Okay, let's put that there. And let's just set that down there. Let's get this truck a little bit more centered. Now, of course, you can't sell meat here, but we can sell our oil at the hardware store. Alright, so we're going to go to sell. We could sell all of our honey and stuff here, but where I'm going to show you where you can go to, that's $500. I'm going to show you at the burger place of how you can get a multiplier if you have the right foods. Now, I tried to work this out where I check it every day. It's exhausting. So what I do is I just process my food, and if I happen to have something already made and done, then I just go sell it there. It changes so fast by the time you get everything processed, and then I forget to come up here, and then it's already changed. And so I'm just like, you know what? If I have it, I'll bring it. If I don't, it is what it is. So I got into the habit of just bringing all of my food here because I never know when it's going to be ready. So you have to make sure your items are in this little loading dock, and you walk through the door. So right now, chicken, sausage, egg, and cheese blue mold has a ×3 multiplier. I think we do have a chicken sausage boiled. I believe we do. We have, yep, we have a chicken sausage boiled. So it doesn't really sell for a lot. We're getting a boost. It's $53.30. And there is our honey selling for $300. So altogether for this, we're getting $1,366. So that's actually really, really nice. And then we have cow cheese, we have blue mold, and I've added an egg in it. So we're getting a multiplier for it having blue mold, but you also get a multiplier, you also get a boost if any of the items have an egg in it. So you can put egg in cheese, you can put egg in your sausages, you can put egg in your meatballs. So if you put eggs in any of those, you're going to get a boost. But now we get a ×2 multiplier on it because we also have, or whatever multiplier we have on it, because we have egg plus the blue mold. So that's also awesome. Because this one just has egg, blue. I don't know why they were separate. I don't know why these are kind of, anyways, who cares? But we're going to get $1,366. So now we're up to $2,866. And I really didn't have anything. I didn't have any cow meat, didn't have any of that. The only thing I had was the chicken sausage because I was showing you how to do that. But other than that, we just had the honey. We had the, yeah, I was like, those come out? We had the honey, we had the oil, and we had the wild meat. So that's how you can make money before you get all of your animals. If you don't have the bodies to help you out, if it's just you, and you can kind of take your time and be casual, and you won't get overwhelmed, because once the animals start producing, it can get really, really wild very quickly. And learning from that, yeah, I'm trying to take this honestly slow and more controlled when you're by yourself. I'm gonna get rid of that marker. Oops. Hit the wrong button. I'm gonna get rid of that marker. There we go. But yeah, if you're by, oh crap, I need gas. Don't you know what? You didn't have to do that. You, stop. Did I seriously miss? What? I hate these animals in this game. How am I missing? You, got you. It only took every bullet I had. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna roll up here really fast. No! I hear a bee. Wait, there might be. Never mind. See, when you get good ears and you always hear bees, it's like, wait, so there are bees in the back of my truck. All right, where's this guy at? There. Oh my goodness. Just messing it all up. We got this. We're good. Where's he at? All right, you better not fall down this hill either. Where did it fall down the hill? Come on. We got this. All right, let's go put our bees up. Oh my goodness. Let's go put our new bees up. We have more honey to collect. So we'll be able to fill up a barrel a lot faster. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, we'll turn that smoker on. Alright, so now we will have 4 that will be able to collect honey. And that will help us out. And also, are my grapes ready? I do not have grapes ready yet. I don't have any more fertilizer, so that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, put this back inside, and then also put our barrel of honey back where she belongs, and then we can start collecting there soon. I don't think we have anything else that is going on. So I just wanted to show another form of way for you guys to start making income before you start heading over to your animals and getting those situated. And really just play with what you want to do and how you want to lay out. I did learn that I liked putting everything out on a blueprint and seeing how it looked on the land, and then gradually just build as the money came. So for our next video, I will do a grand tour of what I have and how I have set it up for this specific save. It is very different from what I'm doing in a group save, and also a different save that I'm doing with another friend. So everything is laid out differently to kind of learn what you want to do. And in one of the saves, we're not even going to touch horses. Some of the saves, we're not going to touch goats. So it just depends on if you want to have the full immerse effect of what's it like to run a ranch, if you have enough people to kind of give jobs to, or if you want to be like, I just want to make the most money the fastest. What jobs do I need? What items, what animals do I need? And forget about the rest. But I am looking forward to the things that they'll be adding. Cats and dogs are supposed to be coming soon, but we do not have a definite date for that. But I am really enjoying Ranch Simulator, and I will give you a grand tour and show you how I set it up, my cows and my pigs, and what I have processing in my cheese shed. And you guys have already seen part of my greenhouse and my beehives that I'm collecting. So I love and appreciate you guys. If you ever want to check out any of the live streams, just click down below in the description if you want to check us out over on Twitch. Again, we play a lot of simulation games. I love gameplay. I love game testing, giving you honest reviews, honest thoughts on games, and working with a lot of different devs and company. Thank you guys so much for giving this opportunity, as well as keymailer of me getting this game, and also getting a couple keys to a couple friends that I love and appreciate. So I love and appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your day or night wherever you are, and this is Luna Galaxy out.